Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. My wonderful dentist brought me coffee in bed, so this is the very end of it, and I'm enjoying it with you. I hope you are good today. I slept pretty well last night, which is nice. Yesterday was kind of a low energy day, but I woke up with thoughts of I should do something today, which is good. I mean, I did something yesterday. I read a book. And, I did my daily sort of taking care of auras and things like that. But today I'm going to make crackers. We are out of crackers, and Aura and I need our crackers. Dennis made a paneer the other day, so I will be making cracker dough, and he will help me roll it out because my arm is getting better, I think, but, help it along. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to do, but I'm feeling like I need to do something. And I'll let you know tomorrow if I did anything, and if I did, what it was. I was just looking at my yarns this morning when I was, as I was setting this up and thinking, I don't have a lot of bright colors. I don't have a lot of light colors. I'm in that sort of mid-range. So who knows, when I take my friend's advice and maybe dye some of that yarn she spun me, maybe I'll make it into a crazy, wild, amazing color. Like that orange Verena sent me, my orange granito sweater that is so bright and wonderful. I need more colors like that, I think. Made me think about it, though. Don't get me wrong. I love those colors in my cubby. Yeah. And while I have room in my cubby, it doesn't mean that I don't have a ton of yarn, because this isn't all the yarn I have. I have too much yarn. I don't mean that. You know what I mean. I have a lot of yarn. I have way more yarn than I have mojo. So I'm going to try to do something that helps me with my mojo. I was very happy with how my swatch turned out. I showed it to you yesterday. That it didn't run at all. And I really kind of loved those stripes and the different textures I got. Because I was slipping stitches and stuff like that. Look, as the Sylvester is a slip stitch project. So that swatch should be dry now. I'm gonna see what my gauge is and take a look at what I have. Take a look at what the gauge for the Sylvester is, because I'm not sure what it is, and go from there. Also, I'm sitting in my room, so thinking, okay, time to start making some progress in this room, because Christy's going to be visiting in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So, and she's going to sleep in here. So I want to make it a space for her to enjoy her time here as much as possible. And I have a lot of things. One of these days I might get ruthless in here, but I doubt it. I mean, I didn't get very ruthless when I moved. I moved it all in here. And even some of it comes back. I sent off my fleece to loving hands and got it back. I'm not complaining. If that sounded like complaining, I am not complaining. I am not complaining. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Anyway, so, poor Pearl had the worst night last night. It just rained and thundered. So the morning started bad because we had a thunderstorm right over her head, only on us, literally only on us. But last night it was a much wider and very boomy and a lot going on, and she was not a happy camper for several hours, and that was too bad. So we stayed up a little later than we might have otherwise, waiting for the thunder to move on. And but I ended up sleeping pretty well. But last night was, so we were reading and cuddling Pearl. That was, you know, the extent of it. But we didn't lose power or anything like that, so that was good. Today, it's cloudy out there now. It's probably muggy as heck. The air is thick. But it's supposed to be sunny this afternoon and then thunderstorms tonight again. So that's kind of a drag. So I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I'm hoping to get a little energy and do something that is on the positive side for me, besides making crackers, because I'm bound and determined to make crackers, and see how the day goes. Could be that I just read again. It could be the crackers are all I get done, but we shall see. Meanwhile, I am going to go downstairs and get the food processor out and get the project started so that we have crackers for dinner. Thinking of making fried shrimp, deep fried shrimp for dinner. We have panko. We have pork panko, which is pork rinds ground up like panko, and it really does a good job making fried shrimp, like shrimp in a basket, only without the fries. So I'm thinking about doing that. That would be two things I did if I cook dinner and I make crackers. So maybe that's how it starts. You just do a few things in the kitchen that make you feel good and taste yummy and mean that Dennis doesn't have to do all the work. That could be it. That would work. Oh dear. Meanwhile, just puttering along. No great. I hear little noises downstairs. Dennis must be in the kitchen. I hear Pearl dropping her ball on the floor. She's trying to entice Dennis to play with her. Every time he goes in the kitchen, she brings him a toy. She loves him. She does. So I guess I will let you go. Apparently I do not want to jinx myself by ruminating on what I might do today. Because I do get tired of, just saying, well, I said I was going to do this, but I didn't. Actually, the other day, I picked 2 small things I was going to do, and I did do them. So that feels good. So maybe I'll pick something else and do it, but then I won't tell you till I've done it, instead of trying to think of something right now that I might possibly do. Do I have to start this over? Oh dear. I guess I won't. I guess this is what you're getting. but I'm going to go. So it's, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes of me not talking about anything or me doing anything, could just be like 8.5 minutes. Could be less than that if I started over. Oh, well, you can fast forward to the part you're not interested in, which maybe this will be very quick for you then. Meanwhile, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.